Good morning, everybody. I'm Bhawana Raman, the Training and Placement Head of Indian Institute of Business Management and Zakir Hussain Institute, Patna. Today, we're going to talk about success, which comes from win-win situations being established. Nobody should ever lose. Now, what is this win-win term after all? Win-win term or win-lose term or lose-lose term are a part of game theory, which refers to the possible outcomes of a dispute or of a game which involves two parties, two participants, two sides, and more importantly, how each side perceives their standing before the game. First is the lose-lose situation. Lose-lose means that all parties end up losing or end up being worse off, especially when we talk about, say for example, budget cutting negotiation where everybody loses money. But in certain cases, people understand that lose-lose situation is very important and the losses are inevitable, unavoidable, and that they will be evenly distributed. So in such situations, lose-lose outcomes can be preferable to win-lose situations or outcome because the distribution is at least considered fair. Win-lose situations. Now, win-lose situation results when only one side perceives the outcome to be positive. Win-lose outcomes are less likely to be accepted voluntarily. Now, what happens is, in win-lose situation, distributed bargaining plays a role which is based on competition rather than cooperation. Herein, the people get something but not as much as they could have gotten through integrative bargaining. So when we talk about integrative bargaining, we come to win-win situation. Win-win outcomes are the best outcomes, the most positive outcomes, the most productive outcomes, and it leads to success. How? Now, win-win outcomes occur when each side feels that the dispute feels that they have won. Since both sides benefit from such a kind of situation, this outcome is more likely to be accepted voluntarily by all. Process of integrative bargaining plays the role here, which is based on cooperation and any situation where parties agree to act for both their own interest as well as the interest of the group come to the win-win outcomes. Win-win situation, the basis is compromise and cooperation and not ego or being selfish. So how to establish win-win situation? Win-win situations can be easily established when people are less selfish, rather not selfish at all, not egotistical, and they perceive others' losses more bad than they perceive their own interest or own gains. Win-win situations are to be established. One should focus on relationships, maintaining the relationships, and separating the people from the problem. Also, one needs to focus on interests, not on the positions. We should generate a variety of outcomes or options that offer various outcomes to the parties before any decision is taken. How to take a decision? This is very important, that we should aim for the result to be based on objective standards. We should aim towards working together to finding a solution to the differences that result in both sides being satisfied, and we should treat others. This is the master principle. Treat others as you want them to treat you. So if you all establish all these in your mind, you are likely to have a win-win situation, and you're likely to have a productive group. You're likely to become a leader of the group, which aims at success of the group rather than the loss of any of the party involved. So practice these mantras of one of the mantras of success, and you will definitely win in your life. Thank you very much till we meet again, and Have a great day ahead.